Not thinking about anything is Zen. Once you know this, walking, sitting, or lying down, everything you do is Zen. When you don't understand, you depend on reality. When you do understand, reality depends on you. Once you stop clinging and let things be, you'll be free, even of birth and death. You'll transform everything. All know the way, but few actually walk it. As long as you look for a Buddha somewhere else, you'll never see that your own mind is the Buddha. To seek is to suffer. To seek nothing is bliss. In order to see a fish, you must watch the water. Those who worship don't know, and those who know don't worship. I never lost or fail, not yet conquered. If I fall 7 times, I get up 8. If you use your mind to study reality, you won't understand either your mind or reality. If you study reality without using your mind, you'll understand both. The ultimate truth is beyond words. Doctrines are words. They're not the way. The ignorant mind, with its infinite afflictions, passions, and evils, is rooted in the 3 poisons: greed, anger, and delusion. The mind's capacity is limitless, and its manifestations are inexhaustible. Seeing forms with your eyes, hearing sounds with your ears, smelling odors with your nose, tasting flavors with your tongue. Every movement or state is all your mind. Whoever knows that the mind is a fiction and devoid of anything real, knows that his own mind neither exists nor doesn't exist. Not engaging in ignorance is wisdom. Everything good and bad comes from your own mind. To find something beyond the mind is impossible. When we're deluded, there's a world to escape. When we're aware, there's nothing to escape. You can't know your real mind as long as you deceive yourself. One clings to life, although there is nothing to be called life. Another clings to death, although there is nothing to be called death. In reality, there is nothing to be born. Consequently, there is nothing to perish. An awakened person is someone who finds freedom in good fortune and bad. To go from mortal to Buddha, you have to put an end to karma, nurture your awareness, and accept what life brings. To find a Buddha, all you have to do is see your nature. But when you first embark on the path, your awareness won't be focused. You're likely to see all sorts of strange dreamlike scenes. But you shouldn't doubt that all such scenes come from your own mind and nowhere else. The way is basically perfect. It doesn't require perfecting. The way has no form or sound. It's subtle and hard to perceive. It's like when you drink water. You know how hot or cold it is, but you can't tell others. The mind is the root from which all things grow. If you can understand the mind, everything else is included. Freeing oneself from words is liberation. People of this world are deluded. They're always longing for something, always, in a word, seeking. But the wise wake up. They choose reason over custom. They fix their minds on the sublime and let their bodies change with the seasons. Externally keep yourself away from all relationships and internally have no pantings in your heart. When your mind is like unto a straight standing wall, you may enter into the path. The mind is always present. You just don't see it. Everything's sacred, nothing sacred. As mortals, we're ruled by conditions, not by ourselves. All Buddhas preach emptiness. Why? Because they wish to crush the concrete ideas of the students. If a student even clings to an idea of emptiness, he betrays all Buddhas. Many roads lead to the path, but basically, there are only two: reason and practice. At every moment where language can't go, that's your mind. Buddha means awareness, the awareness of body and mind that prevents evil from arising in either. The essence of the way is detachment. Don't hate life and death or love life and death. Keep your every thought free of delusion, and in life, you'll witness the beginning of nirvana, and in death, you'll experience the assurance of no rebirth. To see nothing is to perceive the way, and to understand nothing is to know the Dharma. Because seeing is neither seeing, nor not seeing. And because understanding is neither understanding, nor not understanding. To enter by reason means to realize the essence through instruction, and to believe that all living things share the same true nature, which isn't apparent because it's shrouded by sensation and delusion. Delusion means mortality, and awareness means Buddhahood. If we should be blessed by some great reward, such as fame or fortune, it's the fruit of a seed planted by us in the past. All the suffering and joy we experience depend on conditions. Whoever realizes that the six senses aren't real, that the five aggregates are fictions, that no such things can be located anywhere in the body, understands the language of Buddhas. The Buddha is your real body, your original mind. Not suffering another existence is reaching the way. Someone who seeks the way doesn't look beyond himself. Once you see your nature, sex is basically immaterial. Our nature is the mind, and the mind is our nature. Trying to find a Buddha or enlightenment is like trying to grab space. The true way is sublime. It can't be expressed in language. Of what use are scriptures? But someone who sees his own nature finds the way, even if he can't read a word. Life and death are important. Don't suffer them in vain. The essence of the way is detachment, and the goal of those who practice is freedom from appearances. This one life has no form and is empty by nature. If you become attached by any form, you should reject it. If you see an ego, a soul, a birth, or a death, reject them all. Leaving behind the false, return to the true. Make no discriminations between self and others. In contemplation, one's mind should be stable and unmoving, like a wall. Reality has no inside, outside, or middle part. But people of the deepest understanding look within, distracted by nothing. Since a clear mind is the Buddha, they attain the understanding of a Buddha without using the mind. People who don't see their own nature and imagine they can practice thoughtlessness all the time are liars and fools. When your mind doesn't stir inside, the world doesn't arise outside. When the world and the mind are both transparent, this is true vision. And such understanding is true understanding. Only one person in a million becomes enlightened without a teacher's help. To give up yourself without regret is the greatest charity.